Welcome back. There is a live look outside, a pretty stormy view there from our In Its Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera in Lincoln City. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. When it comes to a person's success in the workplace, our next guest believes kindness gives an employee a measurable leadership advantage. Here to explain what kindness at work looks like, we welcome the author of the book Lift, 10 Mentorship Touchpoints to Empower Your Team and Accelerate Your Career, Amy Summers. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
It feels like this is a really valuable conversation, even if you're not necessarily a manager currently. Any employee can kind of take up some of these leadership habits.
Absolutely. I say anyone can be a mentor. You don't have, it's not a title, it's not hierarchy. So whether you're new in your role or been there a long time, we all have the responsibility to help others.
So there's some evidence that actually shows respect and caring for colleagues can actually improve people's performance at work. I mean, that sounds great to me.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people aren't really there for the paycheck. They say they are, but at the end of the day, relationships matter. And especially in this environment where we just keep adding more technology, layering more technology into our days, we really crave human connection. And that's what employees really need to pay attention to. They don't need to get so enamored with all the AI and the automation. I mean, it's important, but human connection is also still very important.
That's a really great point. We spend a lot of time of our day at our workplace, so it would help a lot if those relationships are fostered in a healthy way. And then tell me about this idea of mentorship. I think a lot of people think, gosh, I have so much to do, I don't have enough time. How can we find those little moments to hopefully share some guidance and wisdom with our colleagues?
Yes, mentorship can sound very intimidating because we've kind of made it into a thing. And I say it's not really a thing. It's something that you should be weaving into your day and your every activity throughout the day. And so when I wrote Lift, that's why I wrote it, is to really help people exercise their relationship skills, because mentorship really is just the relationship that you have with people at work, also with people at home. You're always mentoring all the time. And you can simply do that by showing up, you know, calling somebody on the phone that's unexpected, not scheduling everything, telling someone they've done a great job, asking somebody if they want to work on a new project. There's so many ways that you can weave it into your regular leadership style. And so that's really important for leaders to know. It doesn't have to be a program or a title.
Yeah, what are some ways that leaders and managers might be getting things wrong, especially when it comes to employees who maybe don't feel like they have that respect, like they're not heard every day at work?
Yes, so especially young people coming up are really craving more connection and direction because they haven't received that. You know, they've gone through college, they've been in Zoom, they've done internships, they've been in Zoom, and then they go into their work environment, and it's a lot of times it's hybrid, and so they really aren't getting that connection. So it's important for leaders to balance some in-person time. You know, before all this technology, we were all just in the office learning from each other because we were just around each other, so it's happening more seamlessly and easier. But today we have to really make an effort because all these screens are in our way from really connecting with people.
What about balancing that empathy and connection with actual expectations and boundaries sometimes at work, making sure performance is still being met, but you're still having a healthy relationship with the people around you?
Absolutely. I think sometimes people confuse mentorship with this, cozy little relationship, and you're going to go for coffee and everything's going to be nice. But I always explain that mentorship is also like a coach. You know, we're watching the Winter Olympics right now, and I bet you those athletes are there because they had really honest coaches that told them when they were needing to improve, or kind of getting on to them about working harder. And so those are still very important things, and that's part of mentorship too.
Are there simple habits or small changes people could make this week if they're wanting to become a more productive teammate or leader?
Absolutely. I would say exercise your voice. I don't think we use our voice enough. So we throw an emoji to somebody, we give them a thumbs up, we send a quick directive on text, but we really don't exercise our voices enough. So do it in an unstructured way. Call somebody out of the blue. If you are in the office, just pop in, see how things are going. You will be surprised that those impromptu conversations really lead to problem solving, things that maybe you didn't even know was going wrong, and you're talking to someone, you realize, oh wow, we need to fix something. Or they can come up with you can come up with a lot of brainstorming ideas when you're just kind of being impromptu with people and having conversations and asking how things are going and what they're hearing and what they're learning about the project.
A lot of people love the creature comforts of working from home, but I find the same thing when you're in the office with your colleagues. It's a lot easier to get stuff done and say, oh, hey, can I ask you a quick question, instead of scheduling a call and an email and then a meeting, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. I think we've made it really, we've put all these guardrails up and all these boundaries and protection. People don't even answer their phone anymore. And then when we do schedule something, it creates a lot of anxiety. Oh my gosh, I have a meeting later with my boss, or even, oh my gosh, I scheduled a call with my mom and I have to talk to her. So it just creates a lot of extra anxiety that we don't need. And so sometimes just calling somebody unexpected can be really helpful. Or, again, like I said, if you're in the office, just walk down the hall, get some exercise, and pop in and see how someone's doing.
Yeah,
It's
it
also
is so
good.
nice.
You can see their body language too, and that's really important. You don't always see that behind screens.
That is a great point. Hey, thank you for sharing some advice with us today. It was so nice to talk with you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, Amy's book again is called Lift, and we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.